Welcome back, viewers. Today we will be testing the 4-week breakout system.
But before we do, if you have not watched my first video and the videos after that, you need to go do that right now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team, and as a team, we will all profit from it when we are done. You can find a link to the first video down in the description below. You can also find a link to our Discord server, so that way we can all discuss testing indicators and building our trading system. And lastly, you can find a link below to TradingView. If you sign up for a paid account, you will save a little bit of money using the link below.
Alright, as I said, today we will be testing the 4-week breakout system. But before we do, I wanted to put the indicator scoreboard up for everyone to see. So, to date, we have tested 82 indicators. And out of those 82 indicators, 26 of them have been winners, which means that they have met or exceeded the 60% win-loss ratio threshold that we have set for them. The two best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. But as we are working on building the best trading system possible, you could take any one of those 26 indicators and get out there and start potentially profitably trading the markets with them now. So go back and watch those videos, make a list of those indicators, and get out there and see what you can do with them. But stick with us here as we work on maximizing your trading profits. Alright, as I said, today's indicator is the 4-week breakout system. This is a TradingView member created indicator, and so of course you can find a link to it below in the description. And I mean, it doesn't take a lot of explaining because the creator has built in these signals where we should buy and sell. It's kind of hard to see at the moment, but there are little B's and little S's here that are the buy and sell signals. Let's see if we can't. Wish there were a way to make those a little bit larger. It doesn't look like we can. So, what I am going to do is I am going to hide the lines that made up these plot lines. You can see the blue lines there as I start to turn them back on. We're just going to conceal them. We're not really turning them off, we're just making them invisible. And so that gives us the ability to then go in and see when we are getting these buy signals and these sell signals. Pretty simple. Alright, there we go. We have the take profit and the stop loss in place there. We have the replay function started here and everything set up. So as I said, pretty simple. When there are when the B shows up, that will be a signal to buy, go long. When the S shows up, that will be a signal to go short. Pretty simple. And that's how we're going to test it now. So let's get on with the testing process here. And like normal, let's see. Dun, dun, dun. 90 there. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. All right, and so like we've done previously, so we see how it is throwing these signals rather quite close to each other. We can kind of see that back here as well. And so what we are doing is we are going to test this as if we are just looking to get 90 pip take profit, and that's it. Stop out after that is our target. Once we hit 90 pips, that's it. Now, this is not how we would trade if we were trading this in real life. What we would do is after we hit the first 90 pip or the first take profit, we would move the rest to break even, and then we would let the rest of the trade ride out until our exit indicator told us to exit the trade, or the trade came back down and stopped us out break even. And so, but for the sake of simplicity as we are testing, then what we will do is we'll just shoot for the first profit target. And again, so that way we know that anything 60% is going to be break even. Anything over that is going to get us in the profitable trading area, even if all we did was just take the first profit target and that was it. Now, of course, we don't want to do that. We are looking for an indicator, a system that will allow us to ride out trades as long as possible, get in them as soon as possible with as much accuracy as we can, and ride them out for as long as we can to maximize our profits. And so, for example, and this should have actually been, there we go. That was a profitable one there. So on this one, our signal was here. The B is above that candle. The next candle here would have been our entry candle. And so 90 pips would have gotten us here on this candle. And this candle here would have been the next signal. And so technically speaking, we hit 90 pips. Then this candle closes, giving us the signal, and this next candle here would have been our next entry. And we can see that it turns around and boom, 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 drops out, gives us a short signal, and causes some chaos there, losing that trade. All right. Now, same deal right here. Got this one. But then the second signal took place on that candle, which we had already closed our trade on because we hit the 90 pips. It would have closed this candle, giving us the sell signal. This would have been our entry candle right here, which then the price action turned right around, stopped us out. And so I'm just going to continue on with this that way, and we will see what we can get out of this indicator. We are about midway through the year now, and man, this thing is throwing signals like crazy. It is just hitting, I mean, it's like every slight movement the price action makes, this thing's throwing a signal. And so, yeah, I mean, we're looking at quite a bit of trades. And so, I mean, obviously we can't count it out at this point. You know, like I say, I never count it out until we get to the end, because sometimes you'll be super surprised by what an indicator can do. But yeah, at this point, man, this thing is just throwing signals like crazy. So I am going to continue on here, keep pushing forward, and yeah, see what we get out of this thing eventually here. All right, we are at the end of the year, and let me tell you, that was a whole lot of signals going on. Man, oh man, oh man. Whew, okay, let's see here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. Man, 54 signals. I think that gets us pretty darn close to the indicator with the most trades that we've had out of any other indicator. It's pretty close. I know, I think there might have been one other one up there in the 50s, but I think it's pretty close to the most signals we've gotten from one indicator in a single year. That is absolutely crazy. Um, let's add them up and see what we got, though. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and 28. And so even though it gets us relatively high up there, I have to say for being such an over trading indicator, that's not too horrible to get 28 trades, but it definitely does not meet our 60% criteria. And so unfortunately, we're going to have to put this one on the no list. Yeah, I mean, sometimes I feel like indicators and the creators, they create these indicators that literally every single time the stock moves, it's just like throwing a signal, throwing a signal, throwing a signal, throwing a signal. And to be real honest with you, I don't see it being any better than just flipping a coin. To be real honest with you, I mean, that's what it feels like to me. It feels like, it's just like, oh, it made a move. Maybe you should buy it here, regardless of whether it seems to be like a really logical place to buy it or not. That just seems kind of like the mentality of an indicator like this. It really feels like I'm just like flipping a coin. It honestly does, and so not saying that that is exactly how this one was created, but it gives off that vibe where it's just kind of like, it might not win. It might be a good signal, it might not be a good signal, but I'm just gonna throw it out there. And so, yeah, nonetheless, an overtrader and like normal doesn't meet the 60% criteria because it's just throwing way too many signals out there. And so all right, like I said, this one's going on the no list, and we will move on to the next indicator from here.
If you have not already, like this video, comment below, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell notification so that way you are notified anytime I post a new video. As part of the team, it's important that you are seeing the new videos as they come out so you know what it is that we are discussing and what indicators we are testing, have tested, and have not tested. Also, like usual, there is a link below in the description to the Discord server. You can join us on Discord so that way we can further discuss the indicators and have discussions as we move forward building our trading system. And lastly, like usual, there is a link below to TradingView. If you like what you see whenever I use TradingView, and you are interested in signing up for TradingView, if you use the link below and sign up for a paid account, you will save a little bit of money. So, all right, everybody, I will see you on the next video.